Okay, so how did it get to this point? How long is it going to take to possibly make it better?
Sure. So it's important to note that by the mid-1980s, which is really when we started having detention criteria as well as stronger criteria for subdivisions and how you get extreme event sheet flow out of the subdivision safely, there are already 2.5 million people approximately living in Harris County. And that's also about the same time that we had the first comprehensive FEMA floodplain maps that described where bayou flooding risks lie within the county. And so if you look at some of the big projects that we're doing, the core projects I previously mentioned, we're having to go back in these areas that were developed prior to our knowledge of flooding risks within our area, and we're having to retrofit that infrastructure to closely meet as best we can today's criteria. So in other words, if we were to build those channels today, they would look completely different than what they are on the ground already today. And so you look at Braze, White Oak, Hunting, the projects I previously mentioned, that's exactly what we're having to do, is having to go back in there with today's understanding of our flooding risks and do the best we can with that existing infrastructure to expand it, still meeting the course criteria with benefit to cost, environmental concerns, and all those things, to achieve a lower flood risk potential for the adjacent residents.